Hi, I'm Joe Petro, the Director of Engineering at Infratech. The purpose of these videos is to make specifying and installing our products easier for you. Prior to installation or service of Infratech equipment, you'll need to disconnect all power at the main feed. You should also use a qualified electrician who's familiar with the National Electric Code. This video is to discuss troubleshooting of Infratech solid-state control panels. All of our controls are tested at the factory prior to shipping, but occasionally there's problems in the field. There's two main problems, the first being no heat output, the other one being not enough heat output. In this first section of the video, we're going to discuss no heat output. Primarily when we have a problem with no heat, we need to follow the voltage and see where it stops. We first need to make sure with our voltmeter that we have power coming in on the main lugs. We want to make sure that the input voltage matches the rating of the heaters. If you have voltage on the main lugs, but no heat, we next need to follow the control signal. We want to make sure there's a control signal present. We want to turn the analog control on to 100% and then measure in the main control panel between 1A and 1B, or whichever zone is not working, to ensure that there is a 10 volt DC control signal. It'll be 10 or 11 volts typically. If the signal voltage is present, but there's still no heat output, we need to check at the circuit breaker. You can check on the output side of the breaker to see what voltage you have between line 1 and line 2. If there's no voltage output on the circuit breaker, make sure the breaker's on, and we're going to make sure the solid state relay, the green light is on and the relay is firing. If the green light's off and not firing despite the 10 volt DC input, on a new installation we'll reverse 1A and 1B to change the polarity. If this is an installation that was working previously, do not change the polarity. It was correct from the beginning and the relay is bad. If the relay's on and there's no voltage out of the breaker, the problem is in the heater or the wiring between the control and the heater. The controls are good. You'll turn the breaker off and take an ohm reading of the circuit to ensure that there's continuity. If there's no continuity, the heating element is burned out or one of the connections in the circuit is open, preventing operation. You'll need to inspect and correct the open element or the open circuit to restore heat. Well, hopefully this video has been helpful. It's our goal at Infratech to provide the best products and the best information to make your installation a success. Should you need additional assistance, please feel free to contact Infratech.